We're excited to open One Astera because it really embodies a lot of the sustainability commitments that we have within our workplace. One of the key elements of One Astera was also a commitment to electrify the building. So as we know from a carbon negative by 2030 perspective, we have to eliminate carbon from how we design and operate our buildings. That meant electrifying our kitchens.
There are several key elements that make One Astera Food Hall truly one of a kind. The first being the commitment to sustainability. The food hall really represents our first completely all-electric, carbon-free cooking space on site. We have over 13,000 square feet of food service space at Astera that is completely induction and electric equipment. This was a huge pivot for our teams. Historically, we've had over 75% of our equipment in food service spaces on site that were gas generated. And it really lent to the flavor authenticity of the food too. How do we continue to cook in historical ways that embody and pay homage to the history and the nuance of all of these global food flavors, but do so while embracing new sustainable ways of cooking? And it was also a challenge because the equipment that we needed didn't exist yet at a commercial scale.
One of the most challenging parts about sustainability is you set audacious goals like carbon negative, water positive, and zero waste. And often that leaves us wondering, how does that tactically work within a kitchen? How does that tactically work within a building mechanical system? And so it's been really fun to partner on how we take some of these really ambitious goals and translate them in a way that not only transforms our cafeterias and the way that our employees experience dining at Microsoft, but also the broader industry, and demonstrating this is something that can be done and this is something that is necessary as we transition to a carbon-free future.
I think it can be very intimidating to think, how can I partner with sustainability and how can I integrate that change into what I oversee for Microsoft? And the path forward for us was one step at a time, understanding what we needed to do, what needed to change, where were the challenging points and where was the low-hanging fruit. And little by little, we were able to get there and make a difference that is truly going to set a new standard for delicious and sustainable food at Microsoft.